Konnichiwa. Hello everybody. First time trying Genshin. Well, on stream. I already have a high level account that I'm playing on. Doop doop doop. Hey there Mabu, you're the first one here. Congratulations. And Pastel hasn't come by, so you're still at the top of the screen. Still got the cheer spot. Recalibrating my model, it's being a dum-dum. Genshin's super weird. Hey Purple. Genshin's super weird and will not be captured by OBS. I literally have to put it into windowed mode for it to work. It's lagging a bit again. Sasha. Hey there, Furball. What's up? I don't know why my stream's being so laggy. It was like that last night, and it's like that tonight. It doesn't look laggy when I pause it. I've got like 50 or so upload speed, so you'd think that would be enough. Should I try turning down detail? I caught a Bonk stream and she's drawing, so she's so good at it. Oh my god. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy good. Hold on, let me reopen Genshin with the different graphics. See, my model moves just fine like this. It's when I open the game, everything starts slowing down. It was the same with Valorant. And yet I haven't had problems with it in the past, so I don't know what's what. And yeah, I saw Bonkdu was drawing Comfy an emote or something like that for him. Reloading Genshin. Bonkdu actually drew her own model, and I'm pretty sure she rigged it too. Fua had the same issue with Genshin. Makes sense. I also moved a bunch of stuff, like 100 gigs of stuff off my computer. I was like, if it doesn't have enough space or memory or something, then that would fix that, but that's obviously not the case. And like I said, my model's moving just fine when the game's not showing. So that shows it has something to do with the game capture, well, window capture. Loading. The low graphics don't look any different. Can't remember, have I done the dailies? No, I most certainly have not, so I should get those out of the way first. I don't really like the Inazuma dailies, but that's just me. Hey boss, thanks for checking in. I think my adventure rank, how's the GPU looking blowing up? Not sure, how do I check that? It does look like now that I've turned down the graphics, it's working better. We'll just skip through these quests as fast as we can. It's the only possibility. I have the dog from the event involving this quest. I haven't actually put him in my teapot, but he's there. Or at least I own him, you know what I mean. It shows in OBS at the bottom or in Process Manager. CPU only says it's at like 20%, 20 to 25%. I can't talk because of Wi-Fi. I'm surprised if this works. Ask Yayoi Nanatsuki. I'm probably butchering that name completely, but eh. Oh, and that's the little kid who keeps wanting to do wishes. And that doesn't even look like it's a daily quest. CPU, that's it. Well, my CPU only said it was at like 25 to 30%. So it definitely was not overloaded. Yep, it still says 26.4. Dailies aren't important. Skip dailies, give gems. I actually haven't seen this quest before. Are you Shimura Kanbei? I have the English voices on too. A lot of people seem to hate the English voices for Genshin, and they automatically turn it to the Japanese weeb stuff. But I don't mind it at all. I played it with it, now I'm used to it. Odd, but the stream looks smooth on low graphics. Yeah, no, I don't see any difference on low graphics, despite restarting the app. Click, 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 click. Lots of talking. Go, go, go. As you can see... Oh, I normally have D-Luke. I guess I switched to the Reagan Shogun instead of D-Luke, because I need to do a... I stick with English, because that's what I can understand. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, now it's being a bit choppy again. I'm just clicking anything. Literally anything. Come on. Skippy, 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 skippy. Japanese weep stuff, he says. Wow, Catboy. Yeah. I'm one to be throwing shade, I know. Well, I can talk like this, but now I have no points, so I guess to have fun, and I can talk like every 50 minutes. Lol. Can you really not talk normally? It seems weird that you can only talk with a channel redeem, a point redeem. Let's switch team. I normally have D-Luke, because I'm a smooth brain cat, and with D-Luke, just like Eula, I don't have to do much other than attack, 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 attack.
What's our objective?
The objective is fight. I have to admit, the scenery and stuff like that, both the scenery and characters in Genshin are gorgeous. They've done a really good job with all the stuff. I don't like the censorship that they've increased, though, because that seems like it's going to affect everything going forwards. How they had to redesign like 4 characters' outfits, and probably will to redesign a few others. It makes me think, well, China is the biggest base for followers of the game, and it's where the game, I think, was created. So if they don't want to have to make 2 outfits for all their characters, they're going to make sure every character going forward doesn't cross the line for censorship over there. Same, I know it's weird, I don't understand, but it works, so I can talk now because of our 300 point watch streak. Aw, yeah! Eula is my best just basic DPS. And her ult hits like a... or burst, I guess it's called, hits like a truck. D-Luke hits like a truck too, but only with his abilities. So he's not more of a constant person. And I don't know why that dog's coming to watch me. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Come on, fight me. Fight me with water. And yes, I use Barbara, even at this stage of the game. I just like that her ability passively heals my characters. And I like having them all at like 100% because of OCD. This is the best daily quest. Destroy the Hilly Churl Towers. It takes like 5 seconds. Just bam, done. Oh, Chui's playing Genshin too right now. Neat. Yep, CPU is still between 20 and 25%. So I know it's not the CPU causing issues, or it shouldn't be. Maybe I do need maybe 50 megabytes. Bro, when I turned off Wi-Fi it worked. Well, there you go. Maybe you just had to turn it off and back on. I think I can teleport even if I'm frozen. Freezing me did not slow me down. Not one bit. I wish you could pet the dogs. It hurts my heart when they come up and practically beg for love, but I can't. I know, it's tragic when any game doesn't let you pet animals. I even want to pat the little foxes. Foxes are snarky, but I still want to pat them. Go, 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 go. Wait, I'm going the complete opposite direction. Whoops-a-daisy. I cannot tell you how many times I've drowned in this game. Stamina for swimming and for climbing is the dumbest mechanic ever, and I hate it. I mean, I know they do it to limit people from going out of bounds and stuff like that, but I still hate it.
More speed.
The gameplay still looks a little choppy on stream. It's completely fine on my PC, but... Not a fan of dogs in real life, but video game dogs are okay. I see how it is. Have dogs wronged you somehow, Mabu? Have they wronged you? Childhood trauma? Oop, and frozen. Jean is literally the first 4-star or 5-star or whatever it is, 5-star, that I got on this count, and I've used her my entire game. I like her burst. I like her looks. I like the fact that her passively attacking heals your team slightly. As in recently, slow climb uses less stamina than the quick hop up, but I'm still impatient in climbing mode. I noticed that's actually kind of hilarious. I've noticed that since the beginning, but I'm still impatient and trying my best to fast climb. They terrify me and I get pains in my left hand when I see one bare its teeth. Ooh, so I take it one bit you. That's no good. I can understand being not the biggest fans of them after that. Oh, there's actually a lot of enemies this time. Oh, crap. Well, I feel there's so many crabs in Inazuma. Also, sorry, I know it's say it every stream, but are you going to make a Discord? Eventually. I say that every stream, too. When I'm comfortable with it, I will. I know I need to at some point, but I'm still a small streamer, and there isn't as much reason to as you'd think. Technically, I did make a Discord, it just has nothing on it. I created the name, I just said added Cat Nyafia, opened it up, it has 2 channels. And I could give even that to people, but I'd actually want to set it up properly first. Where's the Adventurers Guild? Did I walk right past it? Did I go to the wrong one? I went to the wrong one. Nyafia! Yes, yes, yes. Cat Nyafia. There, give me my gems. That's the only thing I care about. Gem, 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 gem. Good. I haven't been as thorough in doing these things lately, and I was asked if I could join you, but I don't think I even have multiplayer unlocked. Oh, you're not that far into the game? I'm not sure if you can actually join people for story quests, which I'm probably going to be doing for most of the stream, and I finally got the blue badge for simping so much. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. You rounded it out with an even 500-point donation or such, just so you'd get to the next level. There you go, you're the only one with that badge. I believe I do need to do this. I need shield strengthening artifacts, and I can give Daddy Zhongli good artifacts. That's why I had a Raiden Shogun out before, because you're not supposed to use fire in here. You use fire in here, it does a knockback on you. So I just casually switched to Raiden. She'll give you her burst more. No, story quests are non-co-op. Daddy Zhongli. Exactly. You heard me. I'm say so, but you heard me. Zhongli, best boy. At least in Genshin. Feel free to be jealous. When I originally unlocked him, I had him in my bedroom in the teapot. Lol. Staring at a bookcase in there. Oh yeah, I've actually got to use her ability. I'm intensely jealous. He's a 3D anime figure though, so... Oh, and I'm not even looking at the screen, I'm just spamming attack, because that's what most games go down to. And should I save my ult for when he's dead? You had him in your bedroom? Yes. I'm not saying anything happened there, but he was definitely there. And this will kill him. And then it's annoying that you can't have fire in here, so then you can't quickly take away these people's shields. I think I fully maxed him out though, so Zhongli's currently not in my teapot anymore. Raiden Shogun is probably one of the prettier. Also find it weird that you have 334 followers but only 12 subscribers on YouTube. Well, that's because A, I don't actually stream on YouTube. It's basically just an area where I casually upload my videos to. And B, I only started doing it like 2-3 weeks ago. So it's actually, you know, not that recent. I also don't promote my YouTube much. I just put it there as a thing that exists. I'm not telling people like, go subscribe to my YouTube. You can see all my videos on there. Oh yeah. If I did, then maybe I'd have more people there. I don't care about my YouTube though. I care about my Twitch channel. Okay. Use condensed resin, and I didn't make new condensed resin yesterday, so I messed up. Elemental mastery. For shield strength, I don't think that's important. Physical damage bonus and crit damage. Well, this isn't good for shield strength, but it is still good as a random thing. And I'll go make new condensed resin. Guess I don't need to farm that anyways, to use up my resin. How long is there on the Spiral Abyss? I think it reset recently. Oh, only 5 days, so I do have to do that. Oh, you should be able to use food in the Spiral Abyss. I never use food in this game. Wait, no, before I forget. Resin. Resin. Some large creatures of Teyvat will gain their strength every Monday at 4 AM, including the legendary Guardian of Wolfendom. I hate that the wolf guy, you can't fight lower versions of him. Well, that doesn't matter to me anymore. Back at the time, I wanted to just get it over quickly for the single piece of upgrade material, and it wouldn't let me. You'd only be able to do the highest level one, which would take like 3 times longer. I'm just gonna watch and play some Genshin so I won't chat that much. That's fine. Lurking still helps, so I appreciate it. I could do the earlier ranks of this. I mean, I can attempt all the ranks if I really wanted to, but... Spiral Abyss. I haven't actually done this as much as I should. It takes too much time, so I often get lazy and don't even bother. Character triggers swirl an opponent. The opponent's defense is decreased by 12. Oh, that's neat. I need to upgrade Sucrose. I don't have Venti, so I need Sucrose to, like, pull enemies in towards me. Okay, wooden shield, so that should use fire. Fire, lightning, ice. Fire. Fire, lightning, ice for the first team. And one of them should be Diluc. Should I use frost for that? Frost, anything. Frost and fire. So the first one was frost, fire, electricity, I think. Okay, let's go with that. Lightning. Frost. Oh wait, I needed fire. He said I want Diluc to be 2. He's always my 2. This one needs frost and fire. What's the max rank for character talents? I believe level 10. Except for the ones that get improved by constellation, I think they go up to like 13 or 15 or something because one or two of the constellations up them. But you can up all the talents to level 10. Getting it to level 10 though, you have to use one of those crowns of insight from events. So if someone ever says they triple crowned a character, it means they got all three main things: melee attack, skill, and burst to like rank 10. I need fire with this, so Yanfei. Let's just see if this works. It's only the first level of it, so that's fine. I won't need much. I can always show off my teapot too. I built a decent amount of stuff in my teapot, but I haven't put all the trees down yet. So it's just got buildings and stuff. These things that are for the chamber only are like useless. You want the floor, since that means all three chambers. Skill damage. And I hate the ones that make you protect a thing in the center. Yeah, Genshin's all about farming, but it's a gacha, so what do you expect? No. No escape. Oh, my dog's having dreams. Hey, Yuruki. Delik is cool, but I wouldn't actually find him that attractive, I would say. He does look kind of badass, but still. Start destroying his shield. I hate how Diluc auto-tracks with his ult, so sometimes he turns completely away from where I want him to be looking at. Oh, that's part 1. Part 1 of 6 for this floor. Wait, why aren't you turning to mist? Why are you running like normal? What the heck? Oh, I think she's not allowed to use her abilities, that's why. This person's not actually this good Yanfei, she's just there to use her fire abilities. Rack and ruin, man. What do you think is attractive in a man, Sasha? Tall, dark, and quiet, probably. I like the whole brooding, angsty kind of person. Is that a Sasha Kainiko? Nope, it's not. I don't know who you're talking about. What's going on? Hi, Yuki. How are you, Yuki? Yuki. I'm actually playing Genshin for once. Don't ask. Even I don't know why. Probably because I'm far behind on stuff in the game, so I decided I might as well use my time for this. Pat, pat, pat. Exactly. Pat, pat, pat. Chamber 2. Dun, dun, dun. How are you doing tonight, Yuki? You're way further along than me. Maybe. And people asked for Genshin. True. Yesterday, Bean asked me if I'd ever do a Genshin stream. Energy recharge or prep for this energy recharge. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing good too. I've had some issues with lag on my streams recently. I thought it was the CPU, but it doesn't seem to be. I turned on graphics and it's working a bit better now. Oh wait, there's a water guy. They heal people to full health. Hey Artsy, how are you doing? Kill. I hate these guys' shields and that only a single ability works on them. Everybody's here, indeed. Which is nice. The last couple streams this week, I haven't had too many viewers. That happens though. Nothing wrong with it. I still like that guy with the big melee gloves, the wind version of these. He jumps in front of his friends and that says something like, "You can't run." Well, neither can I. Okay, that's an ice guy, so he's annoying, but it's the water guy that's the worst. I'm just oddly still awake at basically. Have you been up all night, Yuki? That's not good. I'd say you need your beauty rest, but we already know you're beautiful, so stay awake all you need. Give everybody else a chance to be good looking. Yeah, I'm smooth, right? Says you. Says me is right. Verdigris. I forgot that my cat likes me painting. I actually tried painting models for the first time in since I started VTubing 3 months ago, and my cat immediately came into my room and sat on my lap while I did it. Sasha, what? Sasha, what? What? But right now I'm nocturnal, woke up at 9 p.m. That sounds like me. I often get up at 10 p.m. This person's melee attacks can basically just kill everyone. Nocturnal is the best. Yes, I love nighttime. It's quiet, no one's around, it's calm, it's cool, you've got the stars outside that are pretty. And since nobody's around, it feels like you could literally just spend all night watching paint dry and no one would judge you for it. I'm afraid of judgment. That's one of my problems with anxiety. I picked the wrong test subject. I heard something like these guys were originally going to be alchemists, at least those ones over there. Don't worry, I feel you. I'm sure a lot of people do. Anxiety seems to be a pretty common problem among VTubers. And that's why they hide behind the screen. Like cowards! Don't throw dirt at me. Do you play Genshin, Yuki? Yeah. I do. Good. You have it artsy? Nice. I don't normally play with other people, but sometime I might. I'm still a newbie, so I'm only rank 13. Nothing wrong with that. We were all new at some point. I started playing, right away. Chamber 3. So it doesn't matter if I pick a chamber-only one. Burst damage, skill, and burst CD. Let's take that. I'm adventurer rank 58. I started playing when the game came out, and at one point I stopped playing for 2 or 3 months, I think, but other than that, I've been fairly frequent. I like collecting the characters. I like how pretty the whole world and environment is. Bruh, I'm rank 7. So, you got a couple levels on boss. Should go like this. There. If anyone wants to look at Yuki's channel, she's very cute. She uses she's a PNG tuber, and she has a very pretty British accent. Very pretty. She's also super supportive to all sorts of VTubers on Twitter. I made the mistake of progressing my adventure rank too far before I was ready, still struggling on my current world. That happened to me early in the game. At this point, I'm basically near the max rank, so I don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. I've gotten one level up in the last... one adventure rank level up in the last 2 months. But at the start, that's definitely a problem. You can down rank, though, at least once or twice, I think. At least once. Burn. Only once? Oh, okay. I don't like how you can't, join higher level people's worlds. They can join. You're right, she's pretty and her voice is nice too. Exactly. I'm not an eavesdropper. I was here first. You teleported in after. $163,000, wow. I don't know if that person was taking additional damage or something like that. Normally this person's ult hits for 40k to 80k depending. That's also because since I'm at high rank, they have higher defense. I quite like this character, Ayasaka. Sasha, you made her shy. Good. Good. I say I probably spent most of my time on Genshin fighting the odd battles, exploring, taking pictures. Exactly. That's half of what Genshin's for. Like I said, both the characters and the whole environment are so pretty. Good, yes, good. Oh, did you know you can bully cats in Genshin? Like, you can totally bully them. I'm not kidding. I'll show you. That's one reason I exited the Abyss. I want to go back to doing the Abyss in a minute. But I'm going to show off dumb stuff for a second. Where's Fischl? I need Fischl for that. Why bully cats? Because I can. I'm a horrible cat. I got to assert dominance over them. Fischl. First thing with Fischl is Oz. When you shoot Oz, he'll attack any nearby enemies. So if you just go like this, nothing. You charge up and you shoot him. Bully, 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 bully. And then even better than that is Jean. You know Jean can lift enemies? She can lift enemies with her superpower. Well, did you know cats in Genshin can fly? Legitimately fly. Like, watch. Hey kitties, do you want to fly? Whee! Whoa, look at the cats go! Oh my god! But see, they don't even run away. They enjoy it. They like flying. Look at that. Look at that. You want to fly again? Whoa! This is so horrible. I am a bad cat. I am a terrible cat. Hold on, I want to clip that later. I'm going to look that up. Let me write down the timestamp for that. 35 minutes in on 8/11. I'm trying to enthuse my new friends on Twitter about exercising. Who would ever want to exercise? I still haven't tried placing a bunch of stuff in my teapot. I really like the teapot mechanic, though. I need to place all the trees and stuff like that in there. I placed a lot of stuff outside and inside. I haven't placed a lot of the new things I've made. I've written down like 50 different objects that I've made and been too lazy to try placing or looking how they'd look in my house. But I'll show off my teapot before I go back to the Abyss. So immediately down here, we have just the Mondstadt Island. I guess I can actually teleport to it. Yay for teleportation points. The thing that bugs me the most about teapots is you can't put items within like 30 feet of the boundaries. So, see, you can't put them like right up against the wall here. It has to be all the way back here. On Mondstadt, I put a bunch of Mondstadt buildings, and I've tried to make it look like a little village in my teapot. You can't place things as well as you should. But you got the banners, you got the road, you got the different buildings like the bar and the inn and good times, good times. And then over here is the marketplace. Sadly, there's all this grass in the marketplace, but people love grass. Grass is fine. You got the fruit stands, you got the blacksmith, you got the windmill. Good, 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 good. And then down here, we go to where the hilly churls live. And just like how you can capture little animals with those ubiquity nets, I hope you can capture hilly churls at some point, because I want to get a bunch of dancing hilly churls and just put them in some big formation here with all the hilly churl houses and stuff. I plan on completely covering this outpost with trees. I did it once before, but then I took all my trees away. That's why there's no trees anywhere in my teapot. Then if we go to the beach, I made a bathhouse. So you go down, and then we've got the courtyard. The leeway courtyard or whatever area. It's on the beach, which might be weird, but there's nothing wrong with having a bathhouse on the beach. See, they've got a hot spring and everything. Hot spring. Wait, I can actually sit there? What? Where's that sit icon? Oh, you can actually sit on the steps in here. in full regalia. Not weird at all. Not weird at all. Behind the bathhouse is a little Raiden outpost. We ignore that. And in front of it is where the crazy old hermit lives. I had this surrounded by a bunch of those space-time boulders, and I'm going to do it again because I think it's funny to just have this little odd house in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by rocks. Then I put a bunch of rocks here so you can jump onto the roof of the house. Not that it does anything. I just like climbing up high. It's a cat thing. Good. Good. Roof cat. Roof cat. Roof cat. I do touch grass with a lawnmower like it deserves. There you go. Hey, Tubby. Give me money. I'm gonna bully Tubby for money. Wait, my teapot wouldn't let me put stuff on that beach. Really? Oh, you probably haven't unlocked it yet. You have to get a high enough level to unlock the extra areas. Great furnishing. I'll grab that later. Sasha, you're such a naughty cat. I really am. Oh, it's full rank 10, then I don't know why. That's bizarre. So outside, you just got a little teapot. You got benches. You've got blacksmiths. A little tea garden. Yeah. See, I can have all my friends out here. There's no backing to this for some reason, so I had to put like a little bamboo fence. And then you've got the ramshackle little huts where the workers live. The workers, yes, yes. The little ramshackle huts where they live. Totally not slavery. Nope, not one bit. Then we'll go into the house. I like inside my house. House, 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 house. I basically just have people in here for leveling up their reputation so I can unlock those things. Basic house just has places to sit, a dining table to eat with your friends, little lanterns placed around, you know, basic stuff. And the workers are totally all adults too. Over here is the business room. See, it's an office. It's an office space. Don't ask why it suddenly changes from Mondstadt to Leeway Aesthetic. I do what I want. All the books, everything important. Damn it, Mabu, why you take my screen spot? Because he can. Over here is the kitchen. I used to have Diona in here, the little cat girl. The little awkward looking, cute but awkward cat girl. So we got all of the stuff for a good kitchen. Then over here is the guest bedroom. So if you ever come over to my teapot house, this is where you sleep. Little room with a dividing screen, bookcase, swords on the wall if you want to stab someone, and then a bed. A basic bed. I might put a cabinet or something here. Thank you for the bits, Pastel, even if it's just for a grudge match against Mabu to claim that spot on my screen. Upstairs isn't much in the hallway. Bookcase, table, and then I like how you can have a Raiden thing like this. I used to have lamps on opposite sides of it. Ooh, spooky. Actually, that's too spooky. Stop. Over here is a workshop. I don't know why I made a workshop here. I didn't know what else I should do as a room. So I did this. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Gasp! It's a bit war. Tiny bit war, but still a war. Thank you, Mabu. And then finally, this is my bedroom. I like the bedroom. I like the blue. You got the banners. You got a double room. And then I put bookcases here to divide this. Of course, as soon as I go into the bedroom, you play that. I put bookcases to divide the master bedroom, because then there's a little reading nook. You take the books from here, then you go behind and you can read them in front of the fireplace. I like that. I like that. Zhongli used to be standing like right here as soon as you entered the room. Don't ask why. But that's what my teapot looks like. Thank you again, Pastel and Mabu, for the bits. 10 bits, 10 cents. It counts. It counts and it adds up. And this is what I do. I pit my fans against each other. They vie for the spot on my screen. Sasha, he wanted to be alone with you. Exactly. Or the opposite. Lol. Let us go back to the abyss. I only got Zhongli a little while ago from the basic summons, so I still have to get proper runes for him. I don't plan on using him as a DPS at all. He can do some DPS, but not great, so I'm mainly just going to use him for shield strength, as well as for his ult. His ult does more damage based off his health. His shields do more shield based off his health. Sorry to say, Pastel, I don't think you'll be able to beat Mabu. He literally cheered like 1500 on National Cat Day. You got Yay Miko? Yes. I have most characters. Not all, but most. And I have only spent like maybe $30 on this game. When the game was new, I bought the Battle Pass twice just so I could get the weapon. So after getting those 2 weapons, I got the Great Sword that ups crit chance and the regular sword that ups crit chance. The rest of it I just got from doing basic stuff. See, there's Zhongli. I like how tall he is. Tall and dark. I refer to Zhongli being Sephiroth. Meteor. I like Ganyu. She's one of my favorite girls in game. The leggings are a little too revealing, but other than that, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, the boss is now following. Did you literally unfollow and then follow again just so you could get your name on my screen? You did that, didn't you? Kiki is good. I like how she runs. Have you seen her run? She puts her little hands out like Naruto and just goes zoom. She's got all the 5 stars that I've leveled up. I started leveling up Haizu recently because I like how he can charge up that one attack. My fave girl is Yay Miko. Fave guy is Zhongli. There you go. You got good taste. I'd like Yay Miko if she actually had a tail. I'd like her more if she had a tail. I need to level Sucrose. I mentioned that earlier. Who unfollowed? I think the boss Junior unfollowed, and then you wait like 30 seconds, and then you follow again, and the notification pops up again. Oh, where is she? There's Yay. True, she needs a tail. Exactly. She's super pretty. And she's sassy and teases people, so I completely agree with how cool she is. I don't really like her abilities that much, though, sadly. I do like this character. Yelan. Considering she's a ranger, but has decent skills where she just runs by with melee. I don't like Tama. I do not like Tama, and I do not like Bennett. I don't know why. I don't like seeing band-aids on people's face. Fools donating bits. All it takes is some IQ. True, but see, your name is just down here. Your name is just down here in this little thing. They've got a big name right at the top of my screen. Mabu's meanie. But you're doing the exact same thing as him, Pastel. Doesn't that make you a meanie too? I just don't like Bennett's face. That's so mean. I don't like the band-aid on his face, and I don't like his over-spunky attitude. He's apparently a really good character, though. A lot of Abyss groups use both him and... What is that character? Zhengling? Or such? The fire girl? Furball's Folly is now following. I'm not even going to say your name if you're following and if you're just refollowing. Oh, there's a leader on each floor. So Frost versus that. Frost, Fire, Lightning. And Fire would work against that. So Frost, Fire, Lightning again. This just needs a 2-hander. Water, Frost. Water and Frost. Okay. Mabu's Namidi. I'm just an adult who's got his finances in his order. There you go. So this was Fire, Frost, and I think Lightning. Meanwhile, this needed Water and Frost. See if that'll work. Lamau. Okay, now we're doing this. Next floor. I swear to God, if it has one of those things where it makes me defend a pillar, I think that's on the 3rd floor. But I hate that so much. Because most of the time, even if you hit the enemy today, I got Xinyan. Oh, Xinyan's cool. I used her at first just because I needed a fire person in the Abyss, but then I realized her cooldown has such a long cooldown on it, I stopped using her pretty fast. I still have 1475 on hand LPK. I can get more, but I was saving these for the next time one of my friends has a day. Lol. 8 crit and crit damage, that'd be best. I like short cooldowns. So do I. I think everyone does, because then you can spam the stuff, and you can break shields that are affected by it and everything. I'm trying to get a job at Target. Or Targi. Oh, that's the wrong person. Oops. D-Luke is very smooth brain. You literally just spam his skills and he does tons of damage. And then when you pair him up with Raiden Shogun, he does the fire damage effect. Explosion or whatever. Lightning plus fire. Tried to make it sound fancy. It did. It sounded totally fancy, Pastel. Tage. Tage. D-Luke is good. I got to trial him. I understand why people love him. Especially since there's... in the Abyss, there used to, like, every time be so many of those giant frost slimes with their big frost shield that they constantly put around themselves. And since D-Luke can use his ability 3 times in a row, he can destroy their shields instantly. So that's another reason people liked him a lot. You don't see those frost slimes as much now. You still do, but not as much. And since he hits 3 times with his ability, he also ends up getting his ult back really fast. I keep calling it an ult, but it's his burst. But since the ability hits 3 times, it like gives the energy particles 3 times. There was a banner for him a while ago. My best advice is to save gems for a banner you really like. So even if there's a cool character, if you don't absolutely like them and you want to stay free to play, just skip them. They'll come back eventually. Even if it takes 6 months, their banner will come back. I'm not a big fan of Child, or Tartaglia, however you pronounce his name, but he's good at kind of close-range AoE. Oop. So you usually only get characters on the banner. Usually, yes, but you can off-banner too. Well, it depends on the banner. On the generic banner that takes those blue wishes or whatever they're called, I can't remember, you can get almost every 5-star, almost, except like limited ones. But then the chance of getting the exact one you want is very low. On the other hand, the limited banner that constantly changes every month, that one you have like a 50% chance of getting the 5-star on the banner, and if you don't get them the first time, I think you're guaranteed to get them the second time. Mind you, that doesn't necessarily help much if it takes like 80 summons sometimes to get that 5-star. That's what I'm currently doing, got 43 summons saved, waiting for a better banner. There you go. That helps, but even that might not help. I've had to do like 80 summons on a banner to get the 5-star. I just used all my wishes today. I used all my wishes a week or 2 ago to get Haizu. Even though he's the 5-star, they literally would not give him... I mean, even though he's the 4-star, they literally would not give him to me. Even more crit rate and crit damage. Nice. To test the special banners where all my summon pull characters, they're not even... I hate when you're pulling on a character banner and you get like a 5-star or a 4-star weapon. I only have like 1 5-star weapon because I never actually roll on the banners for weapons. I made an account about a week ago. Oh, okay, you're still fairly new. There's nothing wrong with that. Screw the weapons. Exactly, everybody wants the pretty characters. Weapons are meh. You can still get decent weapons in-game without having to have 5-star ones. Oh geez, I'm dying. Ult. And you've probably already noticed it, but when you use your ult, you're technically like invulnerable to damage while you're casting it. So if the enemy's ever going to do a big skill, you just go ult, and then you don't take damage. See, 1, 2, 3, bam, his shield's almost gone. That's why people like D-Luke, at least why I like him. So OP. But yeah, I've basically been playing Genshin for like close to 2 years since it came out or whatever. Off and on, not all the time. But so that's why I have so many characters and stuff. So actually, a question just occurred to me. Are you a house cat or a woods cat? A house cat. Neat life. Also, the name Kaineko or Kaineko translates to domestic cat, basically pet cat. Can you be my house cat? Maybe. Are you going to give me tons of treats? Are you going to pat me only when I want to be patted? Hmm? That's how one of my cats is. One of my cats only wants to be patted when they want to be patted. You go up and pat them randomly and they'll be like, don't touch me. Then other times they'll come up to you and be like, yeah, time's to pat me. My other cat, though, Kuro, he absolutely is up for being pat at absolutely any time. I think that's because we rescued him off the street, so he's more kind of, happy for affection. But he can be literally laying down, and you pat him, and his whole body will stand up, and he'll be like, yes, patting time. Also, my drowsy brain was somehow able to comprehend the issue with my 3D printer and fix it. Oh, I didn't know you were having an issue with it. Oh, my stream's lagging a little. I think that's due to all the particle effects from the game. Oh, I keep switching to Tartaglia thinking that he's Gene. I normally don't join, check out my friend stream notifications Discord, but I read Catboy in the title and junked the gun. I appreciate it, Lashutum. How you doing? Oh my god, my cat Felix is just like your Kuro. There you go! But yeah, at the start of the pandemic, my mum found Kuro out at 5 months old. She found him outside the bottle depot in town, or one of the bottle depots. Sorry if my stream's being a little laggy. I think it's all the particle effects. But anyways, we brought him into the Humane Society right away, and we left him there just because we weren't sure if he escaped from someone's house or such. So we waited like a month, and he was still there after a month. They said no one had even come to look at him because that's when the pandemic started and people stopped looking for animals. So then we went back and picked him up at that point. Waiting a second to see if that clears up my stream's lag. Aw, poor baby. Exactly. And I think that's why he's overly friendly. Because he's just happy to be patted, happy to be picked up. He's like, oh my god, someone left me. You're still here. Chamber 3, so I can pick whatever I want. And energy recharge is the only good one. Oh, Let's Shoot 'em Up is now following. Thank you for the follow, Let's Shoot 'em Up. Sorry my stream's being a bit laggy tonight. Not the particles. Yes, it still seems to be a little bit laggy. And it's like my CPU says it's only using like 15 to 20% of the CPU. So I'm not sure what's causing it. I have 50 uploads, 50 megabytes per second or whatever, 50 MPS per second. So you'd think my connection would be good enough. I applied to adopt a kitten named Edwina. That's a nice name. I want to name her Jelly. Will she respond to that? Because it depends if she already knows the name Edwina. Because it will be your cat, so you can name it whatever you like. But if they already have a name that they basically associate with themselves, then that could be a lot harder to switch. 40 billion terabytes of RAM, easy fix. Oh geez. I have like 16 gigabytes of RAM, I think. Ooh. I don't know, I haven't met her yet. There you go, so you haven't been able to try the name out with her. But yeah, it was mainly my Valorant streams that were being laggy, but now it's like every stream is being that way. And I'm not sure why. Where's his health? He's too tall. Flying up in the air. There we go. And instantly use this. And when I look at OBS Studio, it doesn't say dropped frames. It says 0% dropped frames. That's the part that confuses me. If it told me where the dropped frames were, but she's a marmalade tabby, really, really pretty with giant ears. Ooh, that's nice. These guys are creepy, just the way they talk. It's like, yikes. Oh. Oh, and my mouse isn't moving. Go, go, go. Maybe you're so awesome and cute that Twitch or OBS can't handle you. That could totally be it. I think the problem is actually on OBS's side. It's like, I don't know if I should try uninstalling OBS and restarting with it. Nope, that didn't hatch to anything. And this guy drained all my energy, so I can't even heal. Hydrate. Will do. It's Genshin, it's lagging his PC. I think that is the game itself. Because when I didn't have the game, it wasn't doing anything. But like I mentioned, it's only using like 20% of my CPU. Or wait, hold on. If I open Task Manager, I think that'll say more of what's working with my PCU. No, it says my CPU is at 36% with Genshin working. Genshin's only 10% of my CPU. VTube Studio is 10%. I'm using half my memory, which is 8 gigabytes, half, since I have 16 gigs. Genshin used to always lag out my streams. Haven't tried it yet with my current build. I see. Oh, and his skill's not back. There we go. Go, 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 go. Dead, 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 dead. And let's instantly heal with this person. I don't think it lags on mine. Okay. That's why it's probably something to do with the PC itself. I updated all my drivers last night. I updated the computer, made sure it was everything, and that helped for a little bit, and then it instantly went back to being laggy again. And if it's going to be too laggy, I can't stream at all, because I don't want to make people mad. If it's a little bit of lag, then I think it's bearable, but even right now seems like too much. It makes me want to try something else. It can't handle you. It sure seems that way. Can I actually hurt this guy with water? No, I cannot. That's honestly to be expected. And it might just be because this area is so big with the outside part. If I go and work on the summertime event, you need to build a better PC, maybe I can help. I don't think I'll be able to build a better PC anytime soon. I already spent money upgrading this laptop to be like this. It has a pretty good NVIDIA card. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM, like 3.5 gigahertz CPU or whatever. So it's not the best thing, but it should be good enough to stream on without lag. And it was streaming without lag for the longest time. It's just been this past week. Oh, and I used too much time. I went past the 3 stars. Well, I can always redo it later if I really want to get the extra Primo Gems. I'll try switching to continuing with the summer event, and I'll see if it's less laggy. Is it hotter this past week? No, not really. And I typically stream at night where it's not as hot. What? Why aren't you dead? Your shield says nothing. Derp. I don't know yet. I don't either. Maybe I have to... Honestly, it might be I have to unplug my modem. I've unplugged my router. I've unplugged the router or whatever, but I don't think the actual modem in the basement. Because I've been too scared to. I don't even know if it's the router. The modem in the basement, this black modem is connected to a white router. Or at least I think it's a router. I could try just disconnecting that just to see, but I don't know if that's going to mess up my stream or anything. Actually, I kind of want to try that. I'm going to take a quick break from streaming. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Sorry, I just want to see if this works because the lag is bugging me. But I will be back soon. Yeah, the laptop's only a couple months old and I don't do much on it internet-wise, so it shouldn't have, and I have antivirus on it, so it shouldn't have problems with all that. But I'm going to try unplugging what I think to be the actual router in the basement, and I'll come back in like 5-10 minutes when everything's hopefully settled a bit. So I'll see you soon.